Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Inteletravel, the original travel agency at home. My name is Nate Newman, and it is my privilege to share some phenomenal information with you today. We're going to talk about how you can become a home-based travel agent and begin generating income from the comfort of your own home. Guys, this information was shared with me and my wife a little more than 2 years ago, and it has flat out changed our lives. Guys, I was broke at a high level. By vocation, I'm an educator, so you know, educators, we don't really get paid what we're worth. We don't even really get into education for the money. So if I wanted to generate wealth, if I want to generate a significant income, I knew that I had to do something different. So I dove right in. My wife and I really started to learn how to book travel and then how to build a team of travel agents to be able to generate a significant income. And so that's what we're going to share with you today. So buckle up and let's get ready to take this ride. Take some notes. Make sure that you have a piece of paper and pen as I go over the information today. Most people ask this question: why travel? Well, travel is an $8 trillion industry. It's projected to go to 15 trillion inside of the next 10 years. It's larger than the health and wellness companies. It's larger than sports and entertainment. As a matter of fact, if you combined all of those industries, they still would not be a $1 trillion industry. Travel is the number one research word online, especially between the hours of 9 and 5. That tells you that the majority of people online are looking to book their next getaway. There are two groups that are fueling this growth within travel. That's the baby boomers and the millennials. Baby boomers are retiring every 20 seconds for the next 20 years. They don't want to get a second job. They don't want to stay at work. They want to travel. And the millennials want to do the same thing. Spring break is no longer, a trip to King's Dominion. They want to go to Dubai. They want to go to Cancun. And guys, they spent over $200 billion in travel last year. That's called a clue. Our leadership, Mr. James Ferrara, has 25 plus years experience. Inteletravel is a debt-free company. It's been around for 27 years. It has every major accreditation and certification in the travel space. And here is the fact that I love the most. We have an A plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. It doesn't get any better than that. And you can look us up on the Triple B. It would confirm that our rating is A plus. It is a stellar company with stellar leadership. To prove that are the many industry awards and recognition that we have received over the years, right? Not only do we have that A plus rating, but if you see all of the listings here, major vendors and suppliers have given us awards for the service that we provide and because of the amount of travel bookings that we have produced. Now, becoming a travel agent opens you up to many, many possibilities. You can now book that family reunion and do all the coordination that once upon a time you probably wouldn't have wanted to do. Perhaps you're connected to some interest groups. Perhaps you are an event planner and you put together events anyway, and people have to travel, fly, stay in hotels. Now you can broker all of those deals. Or perhaps you're that soccer mom, or you're the coach of a team, and now your parents and your players need to travel in order to play the game out of state. Guys, now you have the opportunity again to be a merchant as opposed to being a consumer and broker all of these deals. Perhaps you're a member of a fraternity or sorority. And I know you guys have conventions. You travel at least once a year for these conventions. Now you can let those fraternity brothers and sorority sisters know that they can get all of their booking needs met through you personally or through your website. Now, we get paid on what people are doing anyway. We call this an anyway business because almost everyone you know is traveling or they want to travel. Guys, when you become an agent, you begin earning 70 to 80% of the commissions that are paid to Inteletravel. That means when a commission check comes in because of a trip you brokered, the company keeps 30% and gives you 70. Once you've earned at least $5,000 in commissions, you get a raise of 10%. You now are generating 80% of that commissions. And what I love is that we're partnered with major vendors worldwide. So you can continue to utilize the vendors that you've grown to love. There are no third-party intermediaries, meaning we don't go through Priceline, we don't go through Travelocity, we're not an affiliate program. We are bona fide, fully certified travel agents. We have a reserved inventory of group cruise blocks, meaning when people go to the website of a Carnival or Royal Caribbean and it says that the cabins are full, well, odds are we have cabins on reservation for Inteletravel, and even though a regular consumer can no longer book that cabin, odds are they can book it through you. We also have the best customer service known to man in this industry. You get your own personalized website, your own email marketing program. Every tool that you need to run your business is accessible to you through your virtual back office. So let's talk about the type of money that you can generate. Imagine every business traveler that you know going to your website and booking their trip. Let's say someone booked a 3-night hotel stay, and they do this a couple times a month on your site. Imagine earning a passive $151 every time they did that. What about the individual who's an avid golfer and they go to Scottsdale, Arizona to golf at one of their many, many beautiful establishments? But when they get back, there's a commission check for you for $274. Or perhaps you book that honeymoon for someone at an all-inclusive resort, 7 days, butler service, but your commission was $561. In that family reunion we talked about, what if you did a 5-day group cruise, 20 cabins, Western Caribbean, your commission, more than $2,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I have individuals on my team who are booking trips literally every week, every month. Some have booked all the way through 2018 already, and they have income that's coming in on a consistent basis because they're working their business from home. We also have something called Inteletrips. That's where we get to educate ourselves on all the different resorts, the cruise lines. We get to earn while we learn. And let me tell you how that works. Here's an example of one of our 2018 trips. So Celebrity Cruises has a new ship that they want travel agents to learn all about so that they can share it with their clients. We get to go on this cruise for 2 days. We get to try out all the amenities. We get to try out all of the services, but we pay $289 for ocean view and $329 for balcony. We get to go for pennies on the dollar so that we can learn more about the boat so that we can give more information to our clients and book more trips for Celebrity Cruises. Guys, I was able to take my wife on one of these Inteletrips last year. We went to the Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, for 4 days, right? We were able to keep our wallets in the safe because it was an all-inclusive resort. All the water activities were included. We got to enjoy everything on the resort, and it only cost us $149 per person. And because we were travel agents, they allowed us to extend our stay for $50 a day per person. So you know my wife and I stayed 2 additional days, right? Guys, we have 3 outstanding guarantees. The best travel price guarantee that simply states if you book with us, we're going to ensure that it was the best rate on the planet at the time of booking. And if you should find something cheaper within the first 7 days of booking, guys, we're going to meet that price, beat that price or pay the difference in Inteletravel vouchers for your next trip. Then we have a no questions asked 100% money back guarantee. We're so confident in the tools, the resources, and everything that will be available at your fingertips that if within 30 days, for any reason, you feel as though this is not the opportunity for you, Inteletravel will refund your entire investment. It's also a risk-free profit guarantee. That means at the end of 12 months, if you work this business consistently for 12 months and you haven't generated more in travel commissions than it costs you to start your business and maintain it, or you haven't at least received that same amount in savings for your personal travel, the company will pay you the difference. That means your worst case scenario is you will break even at the end of 12 months. That is an absolute phenomenal list of guarantees. To get started now, it's only $179.95. And if you've ever done research in the area of travel, you know that starting your own travel company can start out anywhere from $3,000 on the low end upwards to $50,000 on the high end. But yet we give it all to you for less than $200. You're going to get your own personalized website. You're going to get all of the accreditations that you need to run your business. You're going to have access to as much training as you need and can stand. Guys, we have an archive loaded with training. So even if you want to specialize, you can. Our monthly overhead is only $39.95. What I love about this, the cost, less than the price of your smartphone, less than the cost of an expensive pair of shoes, you can get in business for yourself and start generating an income that will rival your part-time job, and if you work really hard, even your full-time job. Ladies and gentlemen, there are typically three types of people that review this information. The third type of person says, thank you for inviting me to the information, but it's not for me. And we thank you for your time because we understand that everything is not for everyone. The second type of person says, I'm very interested, but I have a few questions. And so what I would share with you is either shoot me a text, an email, or utilize the calendar icon so that you can create a time or an appointment for you and I to get together, and I will answer all of your questions so that you can make an educated decision. The first type of person says you had me at Punta Cana and you're ready to go. If that's you, same thing. You can shoot me an email, a text message, or use the calendar icon. Let me know that you're ready to get started, and then I will call you back at the appropriate appointed time and we can get you started right away. So with that, I thank you. I say God bless, take care, and take charge.